Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Bigdog AC show. We're in a mysterious place.
We're in some locale that you don't know.
Nobody knows where we're at.
Unless they look over here.
Or over there. Or right here in the front.
Or right here in the front if you're watching the video. If not, if you're on audio, then you have no idea what we're talking about.
Bigdog AC show. We are hanging out at Tallman Brewing right here in Lebanon, Oregon.
Yes.
What a killer place to be. Aaron and Kim said, hey, come on over here and do a show from here. Awesome. We appreciate them letting us come in here and do this. It was cool, man.
Yes, and actually it is quite cool in this room.
It is.
So it is nice.
You know, it's been hot as hell in Lebanon, and we got an opportunity to sit in a nice, cool room. We've been very lucky doing these shows.
Oh, yeah. It's super nice. And I'm trying not to speak too loudly because I'm going to be echoey, and I know I'm going to belly laugh at one point, and it's going to fucking echo throughout. Echo.
It's going to echo
throughout the whole fucking thing.
We appreciate you hanging out with us. We're going to do another show in a couple of weeks from another place, but we're here. We want to point something out, just something out here. I'm drinking a different beer. You're drinking the one you used to drink before called Smash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking something a little different called Peeler's Pale Ale. It is really, really hoppy, but man, I'll tell you what, it's good. It's excellent. It's really good.
I did have some of that. Actually,
you did,
it's good.
Yeah.
I do like my Smash though.
Yeah.
Because it gets you smashed.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
So by the end of the show,
good.
we won't even know what she's talking about.
That's probably true.
Yeah. But that's why we do the show, so we have some fun.
Yes.
We have to take a minute. And on a sad note, Snacks left and he went back to California.
Yep. Did everybody feel it in the Pacific Northwest that Snacks when he crossed the border and went back into California?
Yeah. Yeah.
Walmart just took a nosedive in their sales because Snacks loves
he loves Walmart. Should get a job there. He'd be cool, man. He'd be good at that.
I just laughed and it just echoed all over.
It's very echoey in here.
Well,
we are actually in the brewing chamber.
I guess
this is where Aaron, who owns Tallman, brews the beer here.
Yes,
and we're gonna get him. Tanks. We're gonna go get him in the next segment and get him on the show with us. But we're in the tanks. We're here in the tank room.
Yes. So next time we should be in the tank.
I think you know what
how
I
that
think
goes,
we should
full of beer, and then we'll just drink our way out.
Yeah, get the little headphone sets and just float around.
Do you think they'll let us do that?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. I don't think so.
Then sell the beer as a special edition.
Right.
Bigdog and AC flavored beer.
Yeah, I think so.
Would people buy that?
What would that be? Bigdog and AC flavored beer.
I'm just thinking of this episode on Disenchantment. If anyone's ever watched it, it's a fucking awesome show.
Mm-hmm.
There's this old guy because it's like Renaissance times kind of.
Yeah.
And there's this old guy. He's sitting in a barrel of water and he's selling me flavored water for a penny.
Oh, jeez. Is that what our beer would be like? Bigdog and AC shows beer.
It'd be me flavored beer.
Jeez, they make me take a shower before I got in there, probably.
I would think. Mine would be too sweet, though. They couldn't have it.
Oh, boy. Here we
Yours
go.
would be sour and all hairy.
Yeah. Well, it's good to be back. It's good to be back and take the abuse from AC.
I really hope people are going to watch this on YouTube. Although if you just listen to the show, that's awesome too. Thank you. I'm not saying don't do that. But if you're not watching this on YouTube so that you can watch this awesome video, why aren't you?
I think
First of all, but then also this way you can see, because I'm looking at the little recording as we're doing it.
Yeah.
And to me, it reminds me of the Sweaty Balls segment where they're like sitting right next to each other.
Hold on,
AC. They're just talking like this.
Hold on. I was wondering why we were whispering. And then I realized that I thought the same thing about 5 minutes ago.
That's why, because I'm looking at it.
Jeez, man.
And then you turn your head and look at each other like this. And that's exactly what they would do on the Sweaty Balls segment.
Anyways, moving on. Get your mind out of the gutter, AC.
Oh, okay.
So
I just had another gutter thought, but that's okay. I'll wait for you to set me up with that one.
Yeah, we'll wait until after. Appreciate Tallman letting us come out. We've taken the show on the road now for like a month or two, and we're having a good time doing that. Everybody's so nice and cool to let us come out to their establishment and hang out and drink some beer and talk brewery and talk how they brew. So in the next segment, we're definitely going to have Aaron on the show, and Aaron's going to talk about the brewing process and a bunch of other stuff. Hopefully we can get some. He won't tell the recipes. Nobody does that.
No, I don't expect them to.
Nah, they don't.
I don't give my recipes out.
No. So We're gonna get him on here. We might even get this gentleman on the show too.
Here we go.
Yeah,
hello.
I think so.
There's no photos.
No, okay. Well,
it's his video.
There's video.
It's his video.
Yeah, that's okay though. You have a Tallman shirt on. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
As you can tell,
That's what it's like.
This is what's going on. We're actually
everywhere we go. Somebody wanders through the show.
Well, we are like imposing on people on their space and stuff.
Well,
it's like I'm sure
it would not be the Big Dog AC show unless we imposed on something.
That's true.
Next time we should set up next to the time clock. So
we might as well
punching in and out,
and then we can just see when people clock in.
Or we can do like,
are you late? Yeah. What time were you supposed to be here?
Or we can set up by the copier. Copies.
Oh my gosh.
Making copies.
I'm really surprised that you remember that. That's so fun. And see, now I'm looking at you and I totally, this is like the sweaty balls.
Well, we have, the way we set the thing up is that usually they have a smaller table and it's me and you on the ends of the table. And then whoever our guest is going to be sitting where directly in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. But this time we got this long table and we just set it up. And we're just going with it.
What I think we need to do is start bringing our own table.
Yeah, I think so.
Instead of relying on other people to give us tables. Well, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Bring our own table and chairs? Because these chairs are comfortable.
Well, these are comfortable chairs. I appreciate it.
Aaron said use whatever you want. If there was a full batch of beer, I'd be floating around in that.
He'd be just
doing the show
pouring
in
off
there.
The tank right now.
Yeah, just like off the, what do they call it? The teat?
The beer teat. We got 10 kegs right here.
10, yeah, they're packed up pretty good.
And there's a little window over here. If you're watching the video that looks into the seating area and over there. Oh.
Yeah.
And so
hold on a second.
Colby.
Is that Magnum PI? He showed up today?
Are you working today?
You working?
Oh, that's why you just got your mug.
No, he came by. All right.
Well, I was trying to point out that you can see inside and
there's
some people in there. They're not gawking at us yet, though. We should really put up a sign to tell them to look at us.
Well, the cool thing about Tallman is that not only do they have the brewery and the beers and all that, but all the food trucks lined up on the outside. And seriously, I've never seen anything like this until this place opened up. That's when oh shoot, that's a great idea to do that.
It's the only place like this in Lebanon for sure.
Yeah.
They're starting to get more of these. I think Portland has a lot. And then even in California, like the Fresno area where we were from, I think they're starting to get the food pod
Everybody's getting the idea. What's going on.
It's a smart idea.
Yeah,
that way you come with a group of people.
Yeah.
Not everyone has to eat the same thing.
Right. And
and
we actually met someone who is in one of the trucks out there, and we talked to her a little bit about the food and everything.
We did.
Yeah, it was awesome. I want to try some of that. No doubt about it.
From Angel Thai.
Yeah, excellent.
Maya, she said that she cooks authentic Thai from the middle part of Thailand. That's where she's from, and her grandma taught her all her recipes.
Just like your grandma taught you stuff too.
I got some Portuguese tricks up my sleeve.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Good food in general. Yeah, totally. So
pretty cool.
That's a pretty good idea. This is a great place to come if you're going to come to Lebanon, Oregon, or if you already live here. You need to come down here and
stop
check this
by here.
place out.
Of course, spread your business throughout all of the small businesses in downtown Lebanon. But this place is an awesome place too.
Sweaty.
They're sweaty. I'm sorry.
Well,
we're just going to randomly start saying sweaty balls because it totally looks like that.
We're trying to keep our voice toned down because we have no soundproofing in here, and it echoes really loud.
Yes.
And the last show we did, it was so loud. I had to do so much editing on a certain segment of that, which we're going to run eventually.
We will.
Oh my goodness.
A special bonus interview.
Yes.
From Conversion Brewing.
Yes. So, I mean, it's, so we're trying to
tone it down a little bit.
Tone it down a hair or two.
So sweaty balls.
Sweaty.
Sweaty balls.
What else? What do we got?
I wrote a lot of notes down.
Oh, here it is right here.
Oh yeah. Here's our.
That's a new addition to the Big Dog AC show family right there.
Yes.
It's called the mug. So you can make
it's a coffee mug.
Or
a hot cocoa mug.
Hot cocoa.
If you don't drink coffee.
Or as your dad would call it, a toddy mug.
Yeah.
He could put his toddy in there.
He could.
His highball. That's a big highball right there for him.
Oh, he would fill that up 3 times.
Yeah, in an hour.
But yes, we have merch that we're selling now.
Yeah, we're selling merch. We're going to sell the cups. We're going to sell some shirts. We got those as well.
I got my shirt on.
Yep, and we're going to eventually provide a link to that as soon as I get off my ass and set that up.
Well, on Instagram, I was trying to set up the store. Look, but for some reason, it's not letting me. Oh, you got a Blink 182 shirt on. That's cool.
Blink 182. I've heard of those guys. What's going on, Colby?
Not much. Do you want me to sit down and join?
If you want to sit down,
do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait
here we
go.
Oh, wait.
Wait, here
That's
comes
Aaron.
the boss. Here comes the boss. We'll talk a little bit of music right now because you're a bass player, right?
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's go.
Oh man,
There
We
you
had
go.
to turn it on.
Yeah. So tell me about playing the bass, Colby. How long you been playing the bass? You know, this podcast can go anywhere. So there's some scripted stuff, but we're gonna go all and
You go for
do
it.
crazy stuff. What got you into bass playing, anyways?
so to start it off, so when I was a little kid, I loved Eddie Van Halen.
I never heard of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some up and coming guy at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I loved Eddie Van Halen, so my dad was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy him a guitar." So I got a guitar and everything else, and then I also loved Cliff Burton of Metallica,
Right.
but I was like 12 at the time, I want to say 13, and my dad was like, we were listening to music. I'm like, "Oh, I love this guitar solo." My dad's like, "It's not a guitar solo, that's a bass solo," and it was "For Whom the Bells Toll."
Yeah.
So after hearing that,
One of my favorite songs.
after hearing that, I told my dad, I was like, "All right, I want to be a bass player," and like he just bought the guitar, and he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So I got a bass.
Wow, that's how it all started.
First bass was a Fender Precision bass, matte black. Thing was awesome. I sold it like an idiot when I was 16.
Well, you know, when
We
you're
sell a
16,
lot of things
you don't
when
think
we're
about that at
young,
the time.
But I don't know. I mean, it's fun. I love playing it. You know, it's I love being in the rhythm section. You know, the drummer and me are always, you know, in sync, and if we're not in sync, then that band's gonna suck.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Well,
Heart
AC
and soul of the freaking.
AC has been learning how to play bass.
I'm still
So
learning.
Would you be interested in showing her some riffs? You got to. I got to be careful.
I
You got to
only know
be
a couple
careful, man.
songs.
She's a cougar. You got to be careful.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to watch
How
out.
old are you?
24 at heart.
Yeah.
You're in. Really?
I'm 24 at heart, too.
Yeah, I think I had 24 livers. No, anyways, she's learning how to play, and she actually
I'm
can
trying.
pick stuff up. You know, she's certain songs we play, she'll figure it out by ear and try to play them. Like she does a great typo negative song. That she
Yeah,
plays.
that.
A lot of
There's a
different things
couple
like,
songs that I know,
yeah,
but
you know, if she really wants to learn how to play, and she'll get it.
you do a
eventually.
lot more
That's-
stuff by ear than I
Yeah,
do.
that's how I learned how to play, was by ear. And then people show me a couple riffs, and then I'm like, oh, I got that. I figured it out. So
Yeah, don't do what I did, because I decided I wanted to play Metallica and like Anthrax,
Oh.
Slayer, like all like I
Yeah.
wanted to play like a bunch of metal, like speed metal.
Like start at 11.
Yeah, so like playing like Indians, and I wasn't playing with a pick; I was playing with my fingers.
right, she does.
So don't do that. Play something simple, like I don't know what I can think of right now, but like the easiest stuff,
Smoke
like
on the water.
yeah,
The Toadies, Possum Kingdom, that's
Yeah.
easy. I
Yeah.
know part of that song also. That one's not too complicated. So what are you playing now then? What bass are you playing now?
So I have 3 basses. I have my cheap Squire one, which is like my fun jazz bass that I just fucking do whatever the fuck I want with it. I have a 70 style jazz Fender bass, and then I have my Pride and Joy, which is, it's gonna be a name drop for a sponsorship, is a Hi, my name is Mark bass, and it's it cost me like $1,300, and it's a Jaguar, and that thing just sounds
Awesome.
so
Let me
fucking good.
hashtag
What kind of pickup?
Jaguar.
What kind of pickups you got in that?
The standard pickups, I think they're not Seymour Duncan, but what are the other ones? But they're nice pickup. Like that bass sounds fucking nice. Like, oh my god, like I've never like had an orgasm just by ear until I plugged that thing in and just started wailing on it.
So if anybody wants to have an orgasm by ear, it's the Jaguar with the pickup.
It's sold
that's
out.
on there. Oh, it's sold out.
It's sold out.
Too many people are jacking off to this.
I forgot to tell you, Colby, anytime you talk about sexual stuff, AC goes off on these little things.
And I can't laugh.
It's all about it.
I can't laugh.
Yeah,
I can't
fun.
laugh loud.
Yeah, we were talking about it before, Colby. We were talking about getting together and jamming a little bit and seeing what's going on. But we can't get this one guy to jam with us. I mean, he won't. I don't know what his deal is. I mean,
I'm surprised he's not here right now.
He doesn't want an old dude and jamming with him.
Is he here?
No, if he was here, I would have brought him back here.
He would be back here already.
We're not
going to
say his name.
No, we're not.
It reminds me of Shramshrew.
Andrew. He watches the show, I think.
Yeah, I think he does actually. Yeah, he does.
He says he does. If he does, I don't know. But
So you're a member of the Mug Club?
Yeah, I actually just bought my mug today. I've been procrastinating.
Yeah,
but that was what the 4th of July does to people.
Yeah, it does. It does.
We got our mugs too. We're going to get them.
Hopefully, we'll get them
in here
definitely.
soon.
Yeah.
But we have these mugs.
Yeah,
if you want to purchase one of these and be a Mug Club member of the Bigdog and AC
the Big
show.
Dog and AC.
Yeah. That's what I drink my Geritol out of every night.
It's not that. It's that Miralax or Mucilex or whatever that is called.
You like robo tripping?
That's abuse.
What is it?
No, I was thinking of robo tripping. That's when you I can't remember what it is. It's like not Robitussin, but it's like the cough medicine and you drink it.
Oh, like the NyQuil or something?
Yeah, and then you drink alcohol with it. My buddy did that in Europe. We went out to a bar out there in the name drop again, Bamoa Pisky, Poland. There's a place there called the Mini Pub.
Wow.
And he decided to drink he was sick, and we're like, all right, man, we're going to go out for just a little bit. And I think we're out for like maybe 45 minutes. And he comes out with a big smile on his face. I'm like, oh, hey, Dylan, how are you doing? And he's like, dude, I'm fucking great.
You're always really great if you're fucking great.
I'm fucking great.
He bought 2 bottles of Prosecco.
Oh,
yeah.
One was his. The other one he would share, but you had to wait till he was done with his in order to ask. I'm like, oh, I like cheap, shitty Italian sparkling wine.
It's not that cheap here.
No, over there it was. Over there it was.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But he chugged the first bottle, and like you could if you touched it, he would like just bite your fucking hand off. But the second one he would share out with everyone else. But yeah, he was fucking on it. Like got done with it, then proceeded to chase that with 2 Jaeger bombs.
No,
sounds like my younger days.
No,
yeah, he found out the hard way when we came back to from Europe to America that Jaeger is actually quite expensive. Over there, over there it was so fucking cheap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, everything's somewhat cheaper to the dollar, right? Over there, so yeah.
Like I saw, there's this bottle. I'm also going to name brand drop. Bottle of Finlandia, fucking great vodka.
I'm just gonna hashtag all this stuff, I guess.
Because I'll be drinking it by next weekend.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah. You know, the other day I saw you. We were talking a little bit. You said you're going to start your own podcast.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I mean, you know, once you do it, once you crack it and go, man, it's like you were saying earlier, like an orgasm playing a bass. It is.
The shitty thing about it is that I'm wanting to do this like how you guys are, you know, husband and wife. I want to do it with my girlfriend, but she's like, Colby, I've had conversations with you about music, and it just it's like a never winning argument. Like I'm just like, no, I know what I'm talking about, and
you can't get her involved, and
we're both
don't do it.
Both very perfect for each other because we're both very stubborn.
Yeah.
Well, so that would be good. You guys can argue or debate. It's not arguing. It's
a debate.
It's a debate.
Yeah.
Sometimes when Big Dog gets too drunk and we're trying to talk about something, even like our last movie review when Snacks was here, we had some interesting discussion. It's okay. You guys don't always have to agree all the time. And that's okay.
It's not that. It's just more of, like I said, I go on tangents. I'm like,
like she can't get a word in?
I'll just be like, wait, let me finish.
Hold on a second. I know how that is.
Yeah, I know how that is too.
I know how that is.
Because that's how he is.
No. She does a movie review.
He's going to say it's me,
I
but
just turn my mic off and go to the bathroom or something because she just talk.
If you watch the movie, you can contribute.
Watching that shit. I'm not watching none of that horror movie stuff.
I was about to ask, what are you guys drinking?
Actually,
Smash.
This is what is it?
The Peelers.
Peelers Pale.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I got off the cork boots.
Is it still
wrong
on
decision.
there?
Oh yeah,
it should be. Still on there.
No, this is the one I wanted to try. Something different.
Should have tried what I'm doing. I'm doing the fruited wheat.
The fruited wheat.
That's what it's called.
Well, it's called Fields of Fruit, but yeah.
Is that's brewed here, or is that a different one?
It's our beer.
Our beer. Cool, awesome. Yeah. Is that a new one?
Yeah, I think we put it on like about a week or 2 ago.
Oh, that might be the one we might be talking about.
You know what I think we should do is start a band and have 2 bass players. Has that ever been done?
You can look at like bands like what are they called? Presidents of the United States. They're a little different because he has a guitar bass. They're like he has 2 instruments and it's basically like one's 3 strings or 2 strings, the other one's like 4 strings, and it's tuned to I think C. It's like if you've listened to the Presidents of the United States, like
I know who they are. Yeah.
So
that's a '90s band, right?
Yes.
Presidents of okay.
The guy does like children's songs and shit now. Yeah.
The Peaches song?
Yeah. Peaches.
Well, so the guy from back in the day, there was a band called that was that guy's name. Dang, I forgot the name of the band, but he does a lot of scoring for movies now. And he was
Talk about like Trent Reznor, like Nine Inch Nails.
No, what's his name? Danny.
Oh, Danny Elfman.
Yeah, he used to be in what was it called? That group he was in. It was a
Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, he had a lot of big hits, a lot of things on the radio. And now he's just scoring all these huge movies.
Yeah, did you know he's supposed to be in like the lead character in Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, really?
Not Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then they listened to his audio and they're like, no, you fucking suck. So
sorry, Dan.
Else. I think he does.
Dan,
I think he does
go.
the singing, but every like voice acting, it's not him.
Oh, well, not everyone can have great podcast voice like we do.
That's right.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. Hey,
You
know what that is, right?
It totally fucking sounds like that.
Well,
I'm
when
sorry.
we first started the podcast, we were kind of being quiet because it was like, and then she's all sweaty balls, and I'm all, yeah, I remember that one.
This is totally what this.
Yep.
Because I'll look at him like this too, and so it totally reminds me of the fucking.
Well, I'll tell you what, Colby, if you get an
so
opportunity to do a podcast and you get a chance to do what you want to do, like you said the other day, I was talking about buying little things. You go, no, I want to make sound professional and get the stuff, get the good stuff, so you sound, it makes you sound a lot better.
Yeah, I have like a whole like fucking Amazon shopping list of.
Oh yeah,
Just,
that's where we got a lot of this stuff. Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get your room soundproofed, not over soundproof, so your processing doesn't have to overwork. And just get it set up the way you want it, And
if you are going to do a podcast, let me know. I can put you in touch with our podcast hosting site.
Yeah.
And then we can both get discounts, I think.
Yeah, it's all
great.
about that.
Buzzsprout.
And we'll take you out on tour with us. And we can just whatever.
You can come out here when we're going.
You just play bass while we're doing a podcast.
That would be
awesome.
Great. You can just be our music guy. Like, hey, intro, and then play us out.
I was gonna say, did you guys get your? Do you guys have an intro song now or no?
We have actually something. I found some stuff in my library of effects to intros in, and actually somebody told me the other day that it's not. Didn't you tell me? Somebody told me that the intro was really good. Oh, it was Andrew. Andrew.
He's not here.
He's not here.
I'm surprised he's not here.
I think he's camping.
He's gonna hurt himself because he's not here.
Yeah.
I bet he's really gonna wish that he was here for this podcast.
Yeah, I remember him telling me he was gonna go camping. So
where did he go camping?
I don't know.
Somewhere
by
around.
Camping, he could be like doing like peyote out in the woods and whatever.
Jim Morrison
just sleeping in his car. Sleeping in your car, does that count as camping?
Could be taking the peyote like Jim Morrison, wandering around the desert.
Is he gonna walk around with no shirt on?
I don't know.
It'd probably be more like Beavis and Butthead. When they're out in the desert. That's probably more or less what he's gonna be like.
Yes, I would believe that.
Well,
those sucks.
Cornholio with his shirt wrapped around his head and shit.
Yep.
I can see that happening.
Well, shoot, man, we appreciate you just walking through. The way this show is, anybody gets even close, put a headset on them and see what they're up to.
Yeah, it's like I walked in and I was like, oh, I'm going to go grab something upstairs. And like,
you can't.
You shouldn't. I'm like, why? I'm like, it's just the brewery. Like, no, they're doing their podcast back there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. And you did it anyway.
I was like, I'm probably going to be, I told him, I told him Wednesday when you came in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I think I can go and do it. I was going to tell you about Seattle. Yeah. So to make it short, we basically got this really shitty hotel and it's called the Marco Polo Motel.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things about the Marco Polo Hotel is room 228. That's a place that Kurt Cobain used to frequent and do heroin in.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
it was one of the last places that he was saw alive.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I think because he knows I fucking hate him. No offense to all the Nirvana fans. I love Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic. I think those guys are awesome. But Kurt Cobain,
You're not a fan?
Nope, not a fan.
Wow.
Somebody else isn't either.
It's not really not a fan. I appreciate the music. I appreciate the way that they did their music. It was different for the change of what was going on. But that music by no means killed the music before it. The record companies killed that hair band music by signing everybody that had long hair and a fucking penis hanging out of his pants.
Yeah, they also did it with grunge too later on.
Yeah, they killed it too and went into boy bands. So I mean, it's not.
Don't diss on boy bands. Boy bands, they have some hits.
Don't get on. Don't get on boy bands with her because she'll tell you about.
So you're saying that women are the ones that are buying all these things because the guys have the swinging dicks out there in front of everybody.
Now that you brought that up, AC, back in the day when hair metal and all this Motley Crue and all these bands were popular, and then all of a sudden Soundgarden and man, Chris Cornell, awesome singer, and then of course Nirvana, all this came out, and then record companies and started, and everybody said, oh, grunge killed the metal. No, it didn't. Record companies were signing these bands that even looked like anything like Van Halen, anything. Sign them.
The big goofy hair.
They killed the whole scene itself because it just burned it out. And then all of a sudden you got these new bands coming out, and they were the deal. And then when that was done, you got was it Backstreet Boys and all this other shit?
NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Don't fucking diss on them.
Come on, man. Backstreet Boys.
Tell me why.
Backstreet Boys. Are you Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Yeah. I mean, I like music for what it is. Like, for instance, like when I was talking about Kurt Cobain, like the way how it sounds, like Nirvana as a whole, they're like, oh, you hate grunge. I'm like, no, I don't hate grunge. It's like hair metal. It's like there's some hair metal bands that fucking suck, but
yeah, there's a lot of them.
But my feel good movie, which sounds weird to say, but one of my feel good movies is The Dirt. I love that. That's like a fucking
come on.
That's a band.
And he lived through some of that, so
Can't Start My Heart. I was there for a lot of that shit, man. We talked about that before. A lot of the stuff I saw was never in that movie. And it was insanity.
Yeah,
so,
I was to say the book is fucking way crazier.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, I mean, it's on Netflix, but there's no way you could show like half the shit that they did.
No.
No.
That's no.
Him saying that
There's
he's seen a lot of
that's
it.
crazy and shit back in the day, man.
It was a good movie though.
We appreciate you stopping by, man. The deal with our video system here, so we got 30 minutes to do them, and then we got to start another one. So we are about 4 minutes out. So we need somebody over there with one of those things.
Well, if Snacks was here, our roadie, he can help
you need
us.
Like a young Jamie, like one of those like podcast hands where you can just be like, "Yo, look this up for me while we're fucking talking."
Yeah.
Well, yes, that would be great.
Yeah, that's what you should get Andrew to do that. I think he would love to do it.
Andrew's taking peyote.
Yeah, he's taking peyote.
Stumbling around the desert.
In the desert, yeah.
Pooping in a can.
Oh, probably.
Jeez. Oh my God.
Folgers mug.
I can't laugh.
See, it's not
but
me,
not
Colby.
in one of these Big Dog and AC show mugs.
Yeah.
Look at this would be.
He's peeing in the Big Dog and AC show mug. Yeah.
Well, you use what you got, I guess. So if someone wants to buy this to pee in it, you can go ahead. It won't hurt my feelings.
No, we got plenty. We got
pay
plenty
us
of those
the 20
things.
bucks.
20 bucks. Those fucking things are expensive, man.
They're nice mugs.
I didn't realize how expensive that shit was. And our shirts are. That's a nice mug. You could drink some whiskey out of that.
I was like, I'm more of a vodka guy. So like
you
for
can
me,
put vodka in there.
Oh yeah. For me, screwdrivers all the way.
Oh, I used to drink those.
I fucking love it. I used to when I was in Poland. I guess here they call it an alcoholic type deal, but over there it's normal.
Yeah.
But I used to drink like screwdrivers out the wazoo. Slow down a lot now, but there it was like competitive drinking was like the norm. So fucking crazy.
You drink with your breakfast in the morning and all that stuff. Well, in Germany, everybody it's all day long.
It's normal for them.
Yeah.
See, we're so far behind Europe, right? No,
sweaty balls.
We're not, but
yeah.
But Europe, come on, man. That my niece is over in Spain / Portugal right now, and she just turned 16. And
Good
I believe that's the legal drinking age over there, right? Isn't it? Well, that's what Snack said.
It depends on the country, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm curious. My mother is so worried that she's gonna go. Oh, she's gonna go do something. I'm like, well, she's 16. You know,
as long as
they
she's
all
not in
do
France.
Well, no, she's not in France. Why?
Yeah.
What's in France?
You're gonna watch Taken.
Oh,
I'm not saying Taken's fully accurate, but I also believe that the French would do that.
I have certain
I would hope that they wouldn't do it.
Yeah. All right,
she's
man.
She's part Portuguese, so
Colby,
Portugal.
thank you for stopping by wearing your Blink 182 shirt.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate you coming by. We didn't really know what was going on.
We didn't know you were going to come by, but
no.
I talked to him on Wednesday. I said I'll come by.
Okay.
A lot later than I thought.
Well, I told AC when I got here. Everybody's telling me they're coming by. I don't see anybody, so it's good that you came by. Thank you for coming by. We'll be back, and when we come back, we're going to bring in the man that owns this place, Aaron. And we're going to talk to him about the beer and the brewing and how he feels about Colby. So
how he feels about Colby sitting in on this interview right now.
Well, he had to warm the mic up. So you warmed the mic up for him. So thank you. We'll be right back. Big Dog and AC show. Hey, this is the Big Dog
And AC.
from the Bigdog and AC Show podcast. We talk rock and roll.
And don't forget horror movies.
You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts.
There's craziness and debauchery.
And no politics. Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content. Big Dog AC Show. You're not going to believe where we're hanging out. We're in the back room. We are so far away from population that they're trying to dig us out of here. I could hear the rescue squad.
We don't want to be rescued. There's beer back here.
What are you talking
We're
about?
good. We have no problem.
Just leave us in here.
We're fine.
We're hanging out in Tallman, and the cool thing about it is we're in the room where all the magic happens. We have Aaron and Kim with us from Tallman. We appreciate you letting us come in here and do this stuff. It's just a beautiful establishment, what you have going on here. So the reason that we wanted Aaron to come in here and talk to him is what is in that brewer's mind?
Sure.
What is it that you do? Do you get up in the morning, roll out of bed and go, I want to do something like that? Where do you get your flavors? How do you get to that point?
First question. How'd you get started brewing? Let's do that one. Let's break it down.
So the Tallman history came from a house located on Tallman Road.
Mm-hmm.
Between here, Lebanon, and Albany is an old town, no longer incorporated. And my friend Jesse lived on Tallman Road, and he had beer equipment. I had beer equipment, and being the single bachelor guy, he had a lot more room than I did. And
Yeah.
You're like, yes. You can
so
go
the magic started at 5 gallons at a time.
Oh, wow.
So
So is it pronounced Tallman? Because we keep saying Tallman. Is it wrong?
I think tall man is 2 words.
Okay.
So
So we should be saying Tallman.
Tallman.
Say it faster.
Tallman.
Yep.
Tallman.
Tallman.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
We've been wrong this whole
You're wrong.
entire
You're
freaking
wrong.
time.
No, I've been right.
Do you mind if we cuss on this show? You don't care? Okay.
Fuck
We've been
no.
wrong this whole fucking time. We've been
Uh-oh.
saying tall man and
Uh-oh.
it's Tallman. We're fucking idiots.
No. Speak for yourself.
Okay, you're an idiot.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's what makes this show dynamite. It's that
Just-
dynamite stuff.
World renowned.
So we're at Tallman. And
Tallman.
We're hanging out. We're drinking some good beer. I'm having a beer. I usually drink the cork boots.
That's what you got.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
Oh, that's a little different than the other one I had before. Yeah. What was the one I had before?
Peeler's Pale Ale.
Peeler's Pale Ale.
Oh, you were drinking the Smash.
Yes.
I'm drinking Smash.
Yeah. Well,
So
I
that's
mean,
different, huh?
but I usually do the cork boots, and you know that. But I tried something a little different just to see just something different than before. When I drank this one, I could tell it was different than the other one I had.
Taste this one.
There's so many flavors here, different flavors. Where do you come up with this stuff? I mean, you're the one brewing it, right, Aaron? You're the one that's putting this stuff together, right?
Yeah, we have a brewing contract with Deluxe Brewing in Albany.
Mm-hmm.
And so most of the question around what kind of beer styles do you have is just normal pub fare. We don't specialize in sours or other fruited beers that other people can do much better than we can.
Right, right.
So the process is geared towards what people normally want to drink. IPAs, heavy IPA inventory. Newest batch coming out is yet another one. So that's our biggest volume for sure.
Right, right.
So the magic happens with lots of blog reading, lots of memberships to Brew Your Own magazine, Beersmith, other places where people talk beer a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
You do a lot of research and dig deep into different things and
over the years for sure. I think there's some core competencies that we're really good at, but yet wanting to reach out into flavors that are unique and local, also seasonal. So we've got our Saison as a seasonal summer beer. We have a fruited wheat, another summer easy drinking, low ABV, lawnmower style flavor. So
right. Is that an IPA or is this
it is a wheat beer, so it's just
okay.
a high wheat component to the mash.
Mm-hmm. And that's the new one that you have out now?
Yes, came out about a month ago.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you kind of follow the trends and see what people are into and then come up with like your own kind of twist on things.
Yep. That's basically it. I mean, you have to be thinking about 4 to 6 months or 4 to 6 weeks if not 2 to 3 months in advance.
Right.
Because the beer process takes, about a month, depending on what it is you're producing.
Mm-hmm.
So keeping the sites ahead to know that, okay, the seasons are changing. What are people going to want to turn back to? You kind of think of winter as, the darks, the stouts, the big spicy beers. So that's the strategy.
So what's some of the local flavors then that you try to put in your beers for Oregon, this area?
We do a lot of blueberries. Blueberries are my favorite for sure. They're easy. They're readily available. We do a blueberry pale. We do the nitro blueberries and cream. Here in about, hopefully next month, maybe the following, we'll start with a hazelnut, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds good.
With the seasons. Kind of depends on how the summer and the sun and rain treat the forest and the crops.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big process. Whatever you choose what direction to go, it's a process. I mean, you have to get to a certain point what you're trying to do. So
yeah, and then the forethought of what seasonal component are people going to appreciate. I could buy a bunch of oysters and do an oyster stout, but I don't drink that shit.
No,
No, thank you.
that just made me sick.
Yeah, I don't even like the.
Is it okay if I throw up in your back room of your establishment, please?
Is this like a drain hole? He can throw up in the drain hole, right?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Oyster beer.
Yeah,
my brother would drink it.
It's a real thing. People do it.
they?
Yeah, they get bags of oysters. They put it in the boiling wort.
In the no.
Just like boiling in water, they open and it gets a little gritty. Apparently, I've honestly never had one. I would love to have one actually, but
oh no. I had oyster shooters when I lived in San Francisco, but that was a little oyster that was in a shot of vodka. And the first time, because I don't even eat seafood, like neither one of us do. The first time I had one, I chewed the oyster, which apparently you're not supposed to do, because like why would you want to taste what you're putting in there, right? And they're like, no, you just have to swallow the whole thing. I'm like, well, okay, it's easier to do that. You're not tasting it. What the hell are you doing?
I think I'm okay with that.
We're good with the seafood.
I remember going and drinking with my brother on the Monterey coast, and he was downing those oysters out of the shell.
Oh yeah.
And the next day he wished he didn't do that. He wasn't feeling very well. But yeah, I think I'm good. I got to have something cooked if I'm going to eat it. But I know, there's a beer that for everything, a flavor for everything. If you can think it up.
Oh, there's going to be someone that's
somebody's
going
to make it.
Someone will drink it.
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
I feel like
definitely.
The sites to have in is the fresh hop season. So September is really the time of year where all brewing people are making the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you got fresh hops right off the vine, put them in beer, and hopefully within a couple weeks you're the first one to the tap wall.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, I remember you talking about that last year.
So there's a timing thing too with everything.
Big time.
Oh yeah.
You have 24 hours to pick to put into beer. Otherwise it just starts to degrade where it's gross.
Oh,
so it's nothing like I've seen the moonshine stuff on TV. So it's nothing like you let it sit for 2 weeks
or whatever,
and then process the moonshine. It's different. It's a lot different than that.
Yeah, the moonshine process is the same for the most part. If you're doing big grain bills of corn or other cereals, then you may have to have a much more different setup. But they use the same thing: barley, yeast, sugar, ferment a less palatable product,
right?
Because it is distilled at that point. So there's less concern over what it really wants to be. There are no hops in any type of distilled product that I'm aware of.
My brother, he's got a little distillery. He lives in Gold Beach, and
don't disclose his location.
Oh, that's right. I can't tell him his location.
He's distilling ethanol for fuel.
The helicopters are going to be circling right as we're talking.
But he made some moonshine over there, and he brought me some. Boy, I'll tell you what, it was lightning in a bottle.
Someone kick your ass.
Oh yeah, and then he made some a while back, and his wife kicked the still over and told him, "You're not making it anymore." So
I
I
work
told
for
him,
ATF.
yeah, I told him,
Kicked
you
it
got busted. You're shut
He got raided.
He said, it wouldn't be so bad me making it, but I can't drink it because then he gets, fired up on
Shit-faced.
us. Yeah, he gets.
I see.
Pretty
So
much shit-faced.
she found it behind the barn and kicked it over. So
Well, so I was going to ask because on your Instagram you show that you bring out this one apparatus that you put. I don't remember the Randall. Thank
I
you,
saw that
Kim.
the other day when I was
So
in here. Yeah.
why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so Wednesdays we do Randall Night. Randall is the name of the inventor of this wonderful, wonderful device. So, Dogfish Head back in Delaware, they had an employee named Randall, and he designed and built an infuser. So you take your finished product, run it through in our case, it's just a water filter. And inside of that, you put in fresh fruits, hops, cherries, berries, candy, coffee. Yeah. So anything that you think can add a twist to whatever you feel the flavor profiles match. So no oysters though.
No,
I think.
thank you. Yes. So every Wednesday you do that. So is there do you let people know ahead of time what you're going to be working with on that Wednesday, or is this
We try. A lot of the bartenders have suggestions, and so a lot of it is about getting the beer that's if we either use our beers or somebody else's. And we've done ciders and other products, so it's not exclusive to any one flavor. So it's just trying to find the match. Right now, peaches are in season, so that was the big one.
And that's what you were putting on the bar, or out there with it looked like Frankenstein building like this thing. I was like,
well, it's on their Instagram. They take pictures.
Yeah.
It's on there.
I had a little taste of that. That was pretty good. It was really good. Yeah, it was really tasty. So a lot of different things you can get here at Tallman.
Oh yeah.
Tallman.
I can't believe we've been saying it wrong. How long? 2 years?
Told
How long have you guys?
I told you
2 years.
Saying it wrong.
You didn't fucking tell me. It's been so.
Yeah, kick her on the table.
I feel so bad. Yeah, they can see if he kicks under the table
a
little bit.
I know she made a comment about that. They can see under the table. Make sure you have your underwear on and all this.
No,
stuff.
I didn't say that. I said make sure your dingling is covered. You can see it.
She actually made me look like, what are you doing?
It's not out, folks.
All right.
It's okay. So how many of your beers are on tap here?
Right now we have 14.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a lot. And then you have other ones from other local breweries, and you have ciders and that other kind of stuff.
Yep, seltzers, ciders, the beers. We have a non-alcoholic root beer on tap, a couple taps of nitro, and then we keep in the cooler gluten-free meads, other flavors that people might be interested in that are available. Typically looking for beers made in Oregon first, then kind of branch out into Washington, Idaho, California, keeping them as close to the West as possible. But there are some favorites that people just die for that are made in Wisconsin. So it's just like, okay.
What are those? What are those? The ones?
Strawberry Magic.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
That is it's pretty good cider. But
have you had that yet, AC?
Yeah.
I have not.
Yep.
Oh, Kim.
I'm sorry. Yes.
No, you go ahead.
No.
Have you had
It's
it?
good. Yeah.
Is it good? I'm partial to Cider Boys right now with the Peach County.
yeah, it's Cider Boys.
Cider
They're
Boys.
Wisconsin.
Oh, is that Cider Boys?
Mhm.
Shit. See, I don't even fucking know what I'm drinking. I just know the name.
It just sounds good.
It is good. And
Is
that
it
orange
tap?
one is good too.
It's a good thing you keep us in line, AC. Appreciate it.
I'm honest about it. If I don't know it, I'm going to say I fucking talking out of my ass. I don't know if I mess it up. I'm sorry.
We use
Echoing all over.
we use Digital Pour as our menu provider, and so it's also an app.
Mm.
So you can get on Digital Pour, and it'll list within a certain mile radius, and it just grows and grows as you continue to scroll through the page.
Really?
And so yeah, it's supermarkets, bars, breweries.
Well, so if they wanted to do that, could they tell you that, hey, we want to have more of this cider here, the more of this beer? Does that help? Does that help you at all? Kind of figure out what people are buying more of, or no? I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just pulling that out. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay, Kim.
If you
can talk on the
if you
mic
don't know,
want.
it's okay. I'm just curious. Does it go both ways? Like you can say that this is what I want, but then can you see on your side? Well, oh, a lot of people are buying this one, so let's stock
Yeah, we can
this.
see how long something's been on tap. There's some that definitely move within a couple days. We can blow through that keg. There's certain ciders like the Strawberry Magic is very popular. So yeah, we know to keep some of that in the back. Or the peach mojito we have right now from Two Towns. That has been very popular.
I like the orange mimosa one. That's Cider Boys, I think too. That one tastes like like what do you call it? A mimosa. It tastes just like a mimosa.
I noticed it.
But I like Smash too. I'm not talking about anything other than Tallman Brewing.
That's right. Aaron, I noticed that you have some Coors Light in there too. You got some Coors Light?
That's a fun story. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we make beverages that are similar. So, low alcohol, low ABV, corn, rice, other traditional lager Pilsner style ingredients that were being used by Anheuser-Busch and, the guys who were making beer with what ingredients they had available. So what is the cheapest, highest sugar content product you can use? And in a lot of cases, it's corn. So I had a gentleman. We had lots of people like, when are you going to get Coors Light? You going to get Coors Light? Coors Light?
No.
And it's like, well, no, I don't have any plans to. And so I had a phone call from a gentleman, and he asked if we had domestic beer. And I said, no, but we make, same story. And he's like, well, I can't bring my wife because that's all she drinks is Coors Light. So thank you. And he hung up. And I went and bought fucking Coors Light.
Oh my gosh.
Went across the street to Safeway and bought a 16 pack or whatever.
Well, my brother always says Coors Light treats you right. So
He's
I
also
can
the one that eats the oysters.
Yeah, I can go drink Coors Light all day long. I go, why are you so hungover when you get up the next day? He goes, it's the Pendleton that I'm drinking.
Yeah, okay.
with it.
Because the Coors Light's like water, and you don't want to drink.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I just thought I saw the Coors Light in the thing, and I thought, well, I guess they had to get
Caved.
that. Yeah.
But we still make them taste one of ours before they.
Oh, well, that's good.
It's a good marinade. You can marinate chicken in Coors Light or something and do stuff like that. I guess I don't know. But
Kim just said they converted a lot of people. Well, a few from Coors Light.
I feel the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
something else.
Well,
I'm looking at myself. I'm going to ask. Mug Club. Here we go. We got our Mug Clubs.
Cheers.
Mug Club.
Cheers. Thank you.
Here we go. Boom, boom,
Here we
boom.
are.
So this is something new that you just started offering. Of course, I was going to ask, are they still available? Club memberships?
They are. So we started with 50 mugs, and we have those 50 mugs allotted to 50 individuals. We have, unfortunately, we had some people who were unable to join the 50 inaugural event. So we're going to do a second club starting in January 1st. So we'll have 50s. And it's a 1-year subscription. So it'll be July to July or July to June, and then January to December. And so if you want to renew and when you had your mug, then that'll be the time to do that. So
I gotta add this in.
It's a freaking awesome.
What a killer concept of what you guys have done with these. I mean, and of course we've already had the growlers. We bought the growlers. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. The time and effort to put stuff to do that, and it's worth it by all means.
So we really had a tough choice with the Roman numerals. Though,
Are drunks going to be able to read these Roman numerals? Probably not.
1972.
I'm that one. XX25.
Being sober behind the bars. You're looking at him going, what is that? No,
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough when you got to cut the bartender off. You're done. Cut him off. Get him out of here. Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah,
and
we
what else
appreciate
do you get with the membership?
So it's a 20-ounce mug. So you get the 16-ounce price, 20-ounce pour, a hat, a shirt, a koozie, a Frisbee, and a keychain.
Holy.
So you can go out in the parking lot and throw the frisbee around.
Absolutely.
I would like to get a Speedo. Can I get a Speedo? Because I
Do
go to
you
the beach
have
a
those
lot.
yet?
I go
Because
to
it
the
is
beach a lot.
summertime.
Yeah.
Put that in the suggestion book.
Yeah.
It's going to go straight into the trash. Thank you very much, Big Dog.
Thanks.
There's not going to be a,
You know, it's a
a
podcast.
Tallman
Anything goes.
Speedo.
I want that logo right on the front of my Speedo.
I think honestly, the next clothing item we're going to have, I think, are suspenders.
Oh,
Ooh,
So,
very nice.
We've had a couple requests for those, considering
that's a good idea.
the wood construction, the theme, and
yes.
the type of
Well, you have the logging and everything.
Yeah, that's what I was
in
going to say.
there
Is
and
that
everything like
logging
Yeah.
influence? Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason I know about the logging because we live where our house is. Right behind us is the truck route, so I see plenty of those logging trucks.
And all
rolling
those
into
logging
town.
truckers, they have suspenders on.
They do.
Yep.
So
We can see that from our
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, we can.
That's why
Yeah, we're just looking over the fence because we got nothing else to do.
No, that's my mom.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just moved into a house around the street from here, around the corner.
Mm.
And she's out like neighborhood watch. I'm like, I'm going to make you the commander because she's out looking at the window, looking at everybody. So if someone had Tallman suspenders on, she'd probably tell me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, she would. We're actually going to bring them here. They want
Yes,
to eat here,
we're gonna
so
bring 'em
we're
here.
going to bring them over here. So
Oh, yeah, we're going to try one of the many trucks.
Good.
yes.
Oh, well, okay. So I don't know if we want to diverge from the beer into the trucks, but you have plenty of food pods out here, food trucks. How do you decide who gets to come in here? Is it just first come, first serve, or do you have a preference?
No, it's based on menu. So
Mhm.
we don't want to have 3 hamburger trucks or something along those
True.
lines. So
Mhm.
my son would love that 3 hamburger
Yeah.
trucks because he'd eat
Yeah.
all of the hamburgers
He'd
all
try
day
all of
long. Yeah.
So we're full now. So we just got a 10th truck. So very happy to see the line full again. So they should all be open tomorrow. So the last truck to open is the Aristocrab seafood truck. So he expects to be open tomorrow.
Awesome.
That's cool.
If people inquire, we just ask if they send me a menu, go on the website, get our email address, send a menu, and we'll just review it and see what makes the most sense.
See what fits and fits
Yeah.
into what you guys are doing.
Mhm.
And you guys have live music, or like tonight, you have live music, but like by the time this airs, it'll be over. But so you have live music. Is it just through the summer, or are you going to have it all year
We have it
long?
all year long.
All year long.
Usually we aim for every Friday and Saturday night.
Okay.
Music. Yeah.
That's
And then
awesome.
Tuesdays we do trivia.
Oh,
We
yes,
have it
we did a
standing.
trivia night
Yeah.
one time. Yes, we lost, but that's all right.
It's fun.
We tried.
It is
close.
still fun. You drink and you don't care if you make the wrong answer. It's all right. But it's really awesome. This location, what you guys are doing, you're the only ones doing this here in Lebanon. The food trucks, it's all dog friendly. It's kid friendly.
Kid-friendly.
Everything. You can bring the whole family here. You guys can sit outside. Everything it's really awesome what you guys are doing here.
Yeah, I mean, you let
It's
me in,
really
so
nice.
that's cool. I'm surprised.
The
Yeah.
list is shortening of where he can go. And I just wave at him from inside. I'm like, I can still come in. I'm sorry, but
Yeah. Thanks.
Just leave
But
the
no,
window rolled down.
exactly.
So I can get a little air.
Big Dog
I get a
can have
little air.
I'll just throw a Coors Light in there for him every
Oh
once in a
yeah,
while.
Coors Light. That's what I want. I'm going to
No.
Tallman and
Tallman,
get myself a beer.
we are
So,
going to start saying it right.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
are.
so bad now that we've said
Yeah.
it wrong this whole time.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing a great thing here. It's really unique here in Lebanon, and it's freaking awesome. You guys are
Enjoying
awesome.
it. Thank you.
And you're good people, great people.
Yes.
Thank you.
And every time I've come in here, you threw me out like 2 or 3 times, and then
In the beginning,
I came back
But
in,
that's
and
what happens
eventually
with him.
we kind of hugged, and it was fine.
Persistence is the
you
key.
hugged it out.
I just can't keep throwing him out. I got to hang out with the guy. So
He's likable.
yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to say also that because Snacks doesn't really drink beer, but he loves the food trucks. So he still came and he got some spanakopita from over there. So there's still, there's something for everybody. If you
Yeah.
don't like the beer, you don't want to drink the hard liquor, you can come, still spend time with your family and get some food and like play the little games that you have outside. You have board games here too.
Yes.
Yep.
So you have everything.
And we have fountain drinks.
Yeah.
a
Oh,
lot
yes, of course.
non-alcoholic choices.
Yes, you have a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. So you guys are doing a great job.
Well, I can't
Everything's
really
really awesome.
predict the future after we're done with this show and we post it. But
Yeah.
if we
So
drive
far.
by, there's a closed sign on here.
We're sorry.
Sorry about that. Appreciate you having us. Thank you for letting us hang out back here. And I mean, it's just so much fun, and the beer, and now we're members of the Mug Club. So now you got to start drinking with me. I can't come by myself anymore.
If you come when I'm not working,
Well,
then that's fine.
Well,
but he likes to come when I'm still working. So
no, after you get off, you can meet me here.
Right.
You gotta get your Speedo. Get your Speedo, and I'll come now.
What is that? The only thing that'll get you in here?
Yeah.
Damn.
There's no shoes, no shirt, no.
No.
Suit.
Oh, see, there you go.
Speedos,
So wear your
just
shoes.
fine.
So if I roll in with a
Shoes
Speedo,
with your Speedo.
Wear shoes, a
I'm
shirt,
not-
and a Speedo.
I'm
You're
not
fine.
I'm not gonna manscape. I'm just.
I hope you do. Oh my God. You
I'm
need to.
just rolling in with my ready to go.
We have trivia night. We need Speedo night.
That's right. Just sitting there.
You're gonna get a lot of Coors Light drinkers coming in for Speedo.
sitting in one of your chairs out there. You'll have to throw the chair away.
Final words. Anything you guys want to talk about that's coming up that you want to like push really quick?
Well, just we got two new trucks. So the Philly King truck, Philly cheesesteaks, and the Aristocrab seafood truck. But Thai, Hawaiian, Mediterranean, dessert,
Mm-hmm.
boba,
Mexican.
Indian, crepes. It's all.
Oh, you're making me hungry.
It's hard
Ready
to.
to grub.
It's really hard to choose what's for dinner.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
earlier we had one of the ladies come in to get to-go boxes,
Mhm.
and she stopped and
Maya.
talked to us for a little bit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Thai-
it was really cool.
Yeah,
really cool
she's
to
very
talk to her.
nice.
I said, "Sit down, we'll talk." She, oh no,
Maybe they'll-
It's okay.
No.
We do have a new, our first double IPA coming out hopefully next week, possibly the following. So be able to have a somewhat of a bigger complement of beverages. So
Cool.
a 9% hazy.
Oh,
No.
dang. 9%.
I'll be here for the 9.
Do not let Big Dog have 9%.
What?
We
No.
have 5 ounce.
Yeah, give him he'll drink like 25 ounces.
25 ounces. In my Speedo,
yeah.
by the way. That's right. That's right.
People are going to expect to see a picture with you.
In
You're
Speedo.
in your Speedo
Me and
now.
Aaron hanging out.
We're just
in
going to put a
Speedo.
sticker from Tallman on there.
I don't understand why business is down. I don't get it.
And then, like you said, a hazelnut, that'll be more towards September, you said?
Yeah, once they
Seasonal.
start to drop. So I have
Mhm.
a friend whose family owns a hazelnut orchard up in Forest Grove.
Oh, nice.
So we'll get them right out of, well, they all come off the ground, but we'll get them first. And then probably do a blueberry ale right before that, and then focus after that on fresh hop season.
So big things coming.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned on your website. You post all that and your social media, everything.
Facebook, Instagram's the biggest, the newest information is where it can be found.
Yeah. There's also threads now. Have you guys noticed the
Threads.
Yes.
from Instagram?
Yes.
We just joined that yesterday. So,
Kim
You
is
know.
our social media expert. So
I'm out
so
of that.
Kim, are you
I'm
on
out.
Threads now?
Not yet.
One quick question before we go. Do you guys sell your beer online? Can somebody order beer and you guys ship it to them? Can you guys do that, or are you going to do that
we
later?
can do that, but we don't have beer in
Cans.
or
Yeah.
pack or transportable. I mean, if I could guess, I could ship you a keg. But
Yeah. I mean, or they can
caution
buy.
heavy.
Yeah, they can buy one of these and then.
Oh,
they
I
can
suggest getting this. Is like awesome. I mean,
Yeah,
amazing.
those are
I mean,
nice.
yeah.
We're gonna do a canning run. Our first canning run will take place in September. So we'll have spruce juice available in cans.
Oh, okay.
So
You got a
So
lot of
you're
stuff
gonna-
going
You're
on.
gonna start putting
stuff.
stuff in
3 to 6
Good.
months in advance.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the thing we were talking about was a growler. We couldn't think of the word. Obviously, that's why we
You should
did
write it down in your notes.
It's just, how many beers, and then you just can't think of the freaking word. So growler. They should buy growlers, and then you can ship the growlers.
Mhm.
But
Big Dog AC Show, thank you for coming. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, today, whenever you listen to the show. Aaron and Kim from Tallman,
Tallman,
you're damn right. We're hanging out here, probably going to hang out a little bit longer until I get my Speedo.
Mhm.
And then
suspenders.
And suspenders.
Suspenders with
Combo.
Speedo.
Yes.
With the
You could
Speedo.
put me on stage out there. I'd make a lot of money out there with that kind of stuff going on.
Yes, lager festivals
Yep.
and all kinds of
Yep.
things you can be out there.
See a calendar in the works.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you for hanging with us. Hey, this is Big Dog
And AC.
from the Big Dog and AC Show podcast.
If you want to see what we're up to, you should really follow our social media. Search for the Big Dog and AC Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content. Big Dog AC Show
Sweaty
balls. We're hanging out. We are hanging out
Pardon me.
in the back room at Tallman Brewing.
Tallman. Oh my God, we've been saying it wrong this whole entire time. And
Fuck.
it's like, I'm so
I
sorry.
don't know what happened. I don't know why somebody
Well,
didn't clarify that.
Lebanon, Lebanon.
No,
you know,
AC, usually you clarify stuff. You didn't clarify how that was supposed to be said. So
yeah,
we've
our
been
fact
saying it
checker failed. You're fired, fact checker. Me. All right,
You're
good.
pointing at an empty keg.
I am. So fire me. I'm good.
We
don't get
appreciate
paid
it. We had a
anyways.
great time talking to Colby. Had a great time talking to Aaron and Kim.
Yes.
We
thank
appreciate
you.
Aaron and Kim letting us come down here, have
Yes.
some fun, drink some beer, and we are now officially Mug Club members
Oh, here we go. Woo,
to
woo.
Tallman
Brewing.
Tallman Brewing.
Oh,
Brewing. Sorry.
Brewman.
Yeah.
Tallman Brewman. We've had a few already, apparently.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Next weekend, I don't know what we're doing. We may do a show. I have no idea.
I think we're going to do a show, but we're going to be in the studio.
We're going to be in the studio doing a show next weekend because we got to get Showtime and see
Oh,
how
yes.
that went. Yeah.
Because, yes,
Follow up
we
on
have
Showtime.
to talk.
Yeah.
We're going to follow up on Showtime. Maybe we can get him on the phone. Sweaty balls. See
Yeah.
if he had sweaty balls.
I'm sure he had sweaty
when
balls.
he was playing his disc golf.
I'm sure Glisten missed his sweaty balls when he was gone.
Maybe
So,
Glisten threw some glitter on his sweaty balls, and it stuck.
Maybe we can get a picture. Anyways,
I don't want a picture.
anyways.
Can we just do the little backdoor line that we had talked about
Oh,
before we even started the show?
What was that? What were we talking
When you
about?
said that we were in the back door.
Oh, the back,
And then in the back door.
yeah, I said the back door, and you said, how many back doors have you been in?
Yes,
Dog?
Big Dog. How many back doors
And
have you been let through?
Well, and I said, well, none, because everything gets shut.
Jeez, you got all
gets-
flustered on that. You're like,
everything gets shut down. when
fuck
you try to
yeah,
get
that's
that
an
back
Audi,
door.
not an Innie. That's
All
all
right.
I got to say.
We're gonna say goodbye before it gets too much more crazy.
Yes, well, thank you for Tallman.
And we have
And,
these
and we have our mugs.
and shirts.
We
if you
have our
want 'em.
shirts.
Yeah,
We're going to have hats.
yeah.
And honestly,
if you want one, you can email us. You can do that.
yes, email us,
Yes.
Instagram us, or whatever, direct message us. And,
What's the
and everything.
email? AC?
BigDogACShow@gmail.com. And
Yes.
also follow all our social media. We are on Threads. Threads
Yep.
now, which is part of Instagram, which is making Elon Musk sad because of Twitter. And it's like,
Pussy.
but we're still on
Yeah.
Twitter. So, everything.
And if you want to,
We're everywhere.
If you want to listen to some good rock radio, I am on
Oh.
rock station in Fresno, 95.7 The Fox on the weekends,
Yes.
3 to 7 Saturday and Sunday. If you want to listen to the Big Dog's radio slang,
Schlong.
Shiggity-doo.
Schlong. Listen
Yeah.
to his schlong.
listen to my song.
He's going to hit the microphone with his
That's
schlong.
it. Can't help it. Picking up peanuts.
95.7
Picking up peanuts.
95.7
Thefox.com.
thefox.com.
Yeah.
You're picking up peanuts.
That's what I was told.
I am not utilizing that
No, you're
Then-
not. No, you're not. Because you're always
Yeah.
gone.
because
You're
my
always going-
back door's closed.
You're
so.
always going to the folks. You're always at the folks.
Back Who got moved into a new house,
Oh,
by the way,
brand-
which is
oh.
why last weekend we didn't have a show.
Yeah, that's oh my god.
But stay tuned.
mean-
We're going to have our bonus episode from our conversion
Oh yeah. Yeah.
trip
Yep. Yeah. Mhm.
with Brittany/B.
Yep.
We're gonna help. Oh,
We're
there we
done.
go. Oh, Big Dog's
That's it.
done. He's like, I'm fucking
That's
done with
it.
this shit.
We're
But
out.
thank you, Tallman Brewing.
Yes.
We're good. Follow us on social media. Adopt, don't shop. Email us and let us know if there's someplace you want us to go besides hell.
Peace out.